Good morning students, how are you? I hope you are fine at your places. मज़े कर रहे हो ना सब, enjoy कर रहे हो, study भी कर रहे हो अच्छे से. I hope you all are doing according to the instructions given by the teachers and the school. So as you know that we had started chapter number 9 of Footprints Without Feet yesterday. So today we'll continue with the reading of the chapter. So yesterday we had read that when Bholi's father had told her to go to school, at that time she was not ready to go to school as she was thinking that the parents are sending her out of the house. They will send her, as she remembered the episode which had happened with their cow Lakshmi. But when she got ready for the school, when she wore new clothes, at that time she became very happy that she is going to a new place. But when she reached in the school, at that time again she was unhappy. So let us continue. Bhole didn't know what exactly a school was like and what happened there. So it was not clear to Bholi that which type of building a school is, but she was glad to find so many girls almost of her own age present there. She hoped that one of these girls might become her friend. The lady teacher who was in the class was saying something to the girls, but Bholi couldn't understand anything. She looked at the pictures on the walls. The colors fascinated her. The horse was brown, just like the horse on which the Tehsildar had come to visit their village. The goat was black, like goat of their neighbor. The parrot was green, like the parrot she had seen in the mango orchard. And the cow was just like their Lakshmi. And suddenly Bholi noticed that the teacher was standing by her side, smiling at her. So the lady teacher was teaching in the class, and the walls of the classroom were painted in different colors, and she was seeing that the horse was exactly painted in the brown color, the goat was of black color, the parrot was of green color, and the cow, which was made by painting on the wall, was exactly like their own cow Lakshmi. But when she was noticing all these pictures, in the meantime she noticed that their teacher was standing near her, and she was smiling at Bholi. "What's your name, little one?" And the teacher asked that baby, "What's your name?" "Bho, bho, bho." She could stammer no further than that. स्टैमर मीन्स हकलाती थी वो, उससे बोला नहीं जाता था अच्छे से. सो शी सेड भो 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 एंड शी स्टॉप. Then she began to cry and tears flowed from her eyes in helpless flood. She kept her head down as she sat in her corner, not daring to look up at the girls who she knew were still laughing at her. So when Bholi couldn't complete her name, at that time all the girls in the class started laughing at her, and Bholi started weeping. When the school bell rang, all the girls scurried out of the classroom, but Bholi dared not leave her corner. But Bholi kept on sitting in one corner, her head still lowered. She kept on sobbing, but she kept on sobbing by sitting in one corner. Bholi, the teacher's voice was so soft and soothing. In all her life, she had never been called like that. It touched her heart, and the teacher called her name in a very nice manner, and it touched Bholi's heart. The teacher's voice was very soft. "Get up," said the teacher. The teacher said, "Stand up." It was not a command, but just a friendly suggestion. The teacher was not ordering Bholi. The teacher was just saying to Bholi to stand up. Bholi stood up. "Now tell me your name." Sweat broke out over her whole body. Would her stammering tongue again disgrace her? Now she was not ready to speak anything, because she knew that her tongue was the reason of her insult, as she was not able to speak the complete words and sentences. She was not able to speak anything when she again heard her teacher saying, "For the sake of kind women." However, she decided to make an effort. She had such a soothing voice, she would not laugh at her. The teacher said that, "I am not going to laugh at you. Kindly tell me your name." Bha, bho, she began to stammer. She was not able to utter the complete word. Well done, well done. The teacher encouraged her. Come on now, the full name. The teacher said, encouraged her to tell her complete name as she was trying. Bholi. At last she was able to say it and felt relieved as if it was a great achievement. So for Bholi it was a great achievement to speak out her name without stopping. Well done. The teacher patted her affectionately and said, बेटे पैट करना होता है पीठ पे थपकी देना, किसी को शाबाशी देना. So the teacher patted her lovingly and said, put the fear out of your heart and you will be able to speak like everyone else. So the teacher said that, don't remain like that, just try, and when you will try you will be able to speak like others in this world. Bholi looked up as if to ask, really? And now there was a brightening in the eyes of Bholi also, and her eyes were asking a question, that is it true that I would also speak like the other normal people of this world? Yes, it will be very easy. You just come to school every day. Will you come? The teacher said that yes, it's not a difficult task. The only work you need to do is come to school daily and you will speak like the other people. Bholi nodded. Bholi nodded her head. No, say it aloud. The teacher asked her to nod her head. Means not to give yes or no with the head, but the teacher asked her to give the answer with her voice. Yes. And Bholi herself was astonished that she had been able to say it. Didn't I tell you? Now take this book. The teacher said to Bholi, the teacher encouraged Bholi that you will be able to speak the words. Now take this book. The book was full of nice pictures and the pictures were in color. Dog, cat, goat, horse, parrot, tiger and cow, just like Lakshmi. The book which was given to Bholi by the teacher, there were many colorful pictures of the animals on the book, and with every picture was a word in big black letters. In 1 month you will be able to read this book, then I will give you a bigger book, then a still bigger one. In time you will be more learned than anyone else in the village. The teacher said that for now take this book and start learning letters. In a month you will be able to read the words like no one else in the village. Then no one will ever be able to laugh at you. People will listen to you with respect and you will be able to speak without the slightest stammer. The teacher said that if you will learn properly, if there is firm determination in your mind to study, then one day you will be able to speak like no one other in the village and you will not stammer. Understand? Now go home and come back early tomorrow morning. So the teacher permitted her to go home now. Bholi felt as if suddenly all the bells in the village temple were ringing and the trees in front of the schoolhouse and had blossomed into big red flowers. Her heart was throbbing with a new hope and a new life. So Bholi was very happy when she took the book and when the teacher had given her a positive hope that she would be able to study properly. And now her heart was throbbing with a new hope. अब उसके दिल में क्या था बेटे, एक नई उम्मीद जगी थी और उसका दिल उस नई उम्मीद से धड़क रहा था कि अब वो पढ़ना सीख लेगी और अच्छे से बोलना भी. Thus the years passed. The village became a small town. The little primary school became a high school. There were now a cinema under a tin shed and a cotton grinning mill. The mail train began to stop at their railway station. And after the time of years, now the village had changed into a small, and now there were other facilities also in the village. One night after dinner, Ramlal said to his wife, Ramlal कौन था बेटे? Father of Bholi. So the father of Bholi said to her mother, then shall I accept Bishambar's proposal? So father of Bholi asked from her mother that should I accept the proposal of Bishambar which has come for our Bholi. Means Bishambar's proposal had come for Bholi's marriage. Yes, certainly, his wife said. Bholi will be lucky to get such a well-to-do bridegroom. Bishambar was belonging to a well-to-do family. Financially, the family was very strong. So the wife said that Bholi will be lucky enough if she will go in that family as a bride. A big shop, a house of his own, and I hear several thousand in the bank. Moreover, he is not asking for any dowry. So Ramlal's wife was also very happy that they had received a very good proposal for their simple daughter Bholi. That's right, but he is not so young. You know, but the father said that you know it very well that he is not very young, almost the same age as I am. So the proposal which had come for Bholi, the age of the bride was same as the age of Bholi's father. So there was a big difference between the age of the bride and the bridegroom. And he also lamps. Moreover, the children from his first wife are quite grown up. Means Bishambar was already a married man. He had lost her wife and he had children also. And the children were also quite grown up. So students, I think आज के लिए इतना ही काफ़ी है. तो कल हम इस चैप्टर की रीडिंग को कंप्लीट कर देंगे एंड ऑन द नेक्स्ट डे we'll do the exercise of the chapter. And I hope you are studying very well at your homes. So okay, bye beta. Have a nice day to everyone.